What up? It's your boy KevJames in the building. You dig? And I am positive energy. So check it out. My slogan is Let's Do Life. LIFE. It's a let it flow experience. And that's what we about to do. We about to let it flow and experience all that life has to offer. I want to highlight somebody that's been doing awesome things in the community, been a pivotal part of my life early on in my journey. So this is a monumentous moment to have him here with me. I must introduce to some and reintroduce to others, Mr. J.R. Reynolds. What's good? What's good with you, man?
What's going on, brother? Good. I'm living a blessed life.
Welcome to Let's Do Life.
I appreciate it. Let's do it. Let's do life.
So first off, again, this. Tell people who you are, what you do, real quick, and then explain that to them, and then we gonna really dive in. And your camera's right there. Let it flow.
All right. So I am JR. Some people know me as Mr. EagleVision. Basically, I'm the founder of EagleVision Productions. And at EagleVision Productions, we put on stage plays, we put on artist showcase, and now I've moved into helping influencers and creators show up on social media and start making a little money. But besides all that, I'm also a gospel singer. So that's who I am. That's what I do.
All right. So we just mentioned EagleVision.
Yes.
This is how long we've been rocking.
Okay.
We got right here Smyrna Community Center, July 29th, 2017. You remember them?
I definitely do. Yes.
I moved to Georgia in like late 2025.
Okay.
And my
2025.
2015.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I waited 10 years this year.
Okay. Got you.
By July, less than 2 years in, that's when I met you.
Okay.
And I came here to this event, and I'm gonna give you a quick snippet of what happened that day, so that way we can really feel what's going on right here. So
All right. Let's do it.
clip right here.
Mr. KevJames right now, who just got off the stage, and he's coming over to sit down and talk to us really quickly.
My end game, my end goal, I want to be able to create a program. I want to have a building, a thing, something that people can come to and release what God put in them. Even if it ain't church oriented. And when somebody produces something and they see it and it's tangible, and they say, "Oh, I did this," then they feel special about themselves. So by having some kind of building, some kind of program that allows kids to do that, then it helps build their morale. And that's what I want to do. I want to do that. For me, what this is one of those moments where, like, I knew God told me to do something.
Okay.
And if you look, that's 2017.
Right.
That's what, 8 years? If you do 9 years, you do not? What do you do?
8.
8 years?
8. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you do the math, and I could have given up. I could have stopped. A lot happened. We had a pandemic that took place.
What?
I had deaths in family. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Come on. And that's real talk.
I've been through a divorce during that time.
Okay.
I moved into an RV during that time. I had my career shift during that time. Life happened during that time, but I still held firm on what God called me.
Man, what?
Through all the storms, through all the headaches that brought me here, and now we sitting here on that platform that I said in 2017 that I wanted to build. We are here now, and I'm here happy and excited to be connected with you, because in that moment, that's where my life shifted.
Wow.
I appreciate you for being obedient in your calling to create a platform that allowed me to grow and become,
Come on. What? Okay. Oh,
So
that's okay.
let's really dive in. We got this one clip, right? This one piece right here where we got We Need Your Vote. J.R. Reynolds, Richard J.R. Reynolds, ATL's hottest inspirational artist and personality of 2022.
Okay. Yeah.
We done jumped from 2017 and now we're at 2022. Tell me what took place from 17 to 22, and how did you get that nomination right there?
How did I get it? Showing up online, being positive, you know what I'm saying? And also just being who I've been created to be, And so when you show up as that, that's what people want to see you as. And that's what happened.
Okay. So
That's what happened.
you shifted over 2018, 2019. Are you still doing? Because again, I met you when you were when you were at the event and you had a platform for different audio.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Do you still do those kind of events?
So it is still what EagleVision does, but we have not done anything since the pandemic. So, and like you said, man, I done been through life. I could have given up, could have quit, could have thrown in the towel, but I've stuck to God's word. And so that's what brings me here. And
EagleVision hasn't done anything since pandemic.
okay.
But things have happened since then.
Ooh, man, yeah.
I remember seeing this on social media right there. The highly anticipated single release of God's Plan.
Yes.
When did that take place?
This right here, this song, God's Plan, is actually a song from our stage play that we did right before the pandemic. And so everybody was loving the song. And I'm like, I didn't even sing the song in the play. It was a little kid, a little young man that sung the song in the play. And since I wrote it, I'm like, that's going to be my single. So that's what I did. Actually, when it happened, I started taking my social media classes, and we'll be talking about that later. My coach, my mentor, I started taking my social media classes, so I learned how to show up and market and do all that stuff. So we did it really big. We did a virtual Zoom release, you know what I'm saying, had videos, and that went to the radio. I mean, God's plan is good. Jeremiah 29:11. I know the thoughts that I have towards you, said the Lord, and those thoughts are to prosper you and not to harm you and to bring you to an expected end. So God's plan is that song and the stage play that we have for God's Plan.
All right, so we got God's Plan. He's a songwriter and all that stuff. So we got another image right here. What is this picture coming from? Where's this at?
Man, of course, yes. So I'm gonna keep on talking about social media because that's where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? So this is just another one of God's blessings, but also another thing for me being obedient and showing up online. So I was invited to come and do the red carpet, one of the red carpet correspondents at the Stellar Awards that year. So that's me and that's A Fox, with some of the other media personalities, and we backstage at the Stellars, Tamela Mann, Fred Ham, like everybody just walking through, and we got to do a lot of different interviews. So that's me with my media pass. Okay, that's EagleVision's media pass.
So you up in there?
Up through there. Okay, yes.
Let's see what else we got going on right here.
Ooh, oh man. So this is Dr. Barbara Thomas Reddick. So she is one of my very first clients that I took online. So what I do online is I show people how to show up and get their name out there and all that stuff. So she was already a viral sensation. I don't know if y'all know, but if God don't do it, it won't get done. If God don't do it, it won't get done. So she's a viral sensation. And I was able to take her brand and make her just like a household name. You know what I'm saying? So she was one of my very first clients that I've learned how to do on social media. Met her online. She was in my live stream. I was talking and she was like, Mr. JR, I need to talk to you. And so from there, I was able to work with the Braxton sisters, Tawana, y'all don't know their names, but the Braxton sisters, we did some stuff with her. And then I got a good friend who's now, his name is Freddie O. And so he's with all the stars and celebrities and stuff all through working with Dr. Barbara, man. It's been amazing.
Awesome. What's this? Conversation with Mr. EagleVision. What's that?
So that is, again, I told y'all I learned how to do social media. Okay, and so this was my talk show, virtual talk show that I did with a lot of business owners, a lot of influencers. The lady in the blue was actually the one that interviewed you. I don't know if you see down there, and that's Danielle. So I was able to interview her. The guy with the blonde hair, the young kid, he was the one that sung God's Plan in my play. So I was able to interview him. A lot of my good friends, actors, and just influential people that I got to interview on my talk show. It was a virtual talk show called The Conversation. Yes.
And now you here having a conversation with me.
Man.
Just doing life, letting it flow.
Yes.
Again, I appreciate you being obedient to your calling. It was at the beginning of my journey, and I see it's at the beginning of so many other people's journeys. You're planting seeds. You're you know what I mean? Some people plant, some people but it's God who
brings the increase.
And so this increase that we're sitting in now is based off of a seed that you planted.
Wow.
And so I'm gonna continue to be grateful for that. And I guarantee you that there's so many people else out there who are grateful for who you are and what you've done. They say don't get weary in good works. But it's hard not to where sometimes you don't get you're not looking for accolades.
Right.
But it feels good to know that your work is making an impact.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we don't get to see that. We don't get to hear that. But when you're planting seeds.
Come on, right.
Sometimes you just gotta plant it and walk away.
Ooh, man.
And so now you're coming back to this field and you don't even know how many seeds you planted. But the harvest around you is great.
Yes.
And so again, this is one of those I thank you and appreciate you moments. But again, this is for what you've done for other people.
Okay.
I want to talk more about what you're trying to do for yourself right now, right?
Okay.
So you talked about the social media that you're doing for others, but that also have benefits you.
Right.
We talked about the play Love Is All It Takes from 2015,
right.
a long time ago.
Yes.
You're gonna be the next who?
Next JR. Okay. Okay, look into the camera and say that. Okay, the next JR. The next Mr. Eagle Vision. The next JR. Okay.
So, all right, so check it out. So we gonna backtrack real quick. Let's go. Because you do a lot.
Okay.
For a lot of people, me included. You got a lot of gifts and talents, and you're making an impact. You're opening doors. You're training. You're teaching. You're leading. You're in God's will. And there's a lot of stuff that you're doing right now. We're gonna highlight "Love Is All It Takes."
Because Love Is All It Takes was my very first baby that I did. It actually started in a church. I was probably like 20. I'm only 22 now. Like I told you, you're still looking like you're about 22 now. So we're still in our 20s. Right. So I was a worship leader at a church, Victory Praise Cathedral. I was like their arts director. And we needed a stage play for Christmas. And so I had the space, I had the creativity. And so I created Love Is All It Takes. And it was actually a Christmas play. Man, and this is where it gets crazy. So for when I tell you it was a wonderful production, turned out well and everything. Like I said, I was in my early 20s. And so I was like, okay, this was good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast this production. Man, when I tell you I got a full cast, some of the people who were a part of the cast then are now in Tyler Perry stuff, because this was a while ago. This was a long time ago. So they're doing some great things. Early 20s. Had a job, but was not making that much money. I just left my parents' house or whatever. And so I had to move to North Carolina, and I was not able to put on the production of Love Is All It Takes. Even though I had a full cast, that was the hardest thing I ever had to do, was tell my cast, y'all, I cannot put on a production. Everybody was understanding though. So let me tell you how my God worked. You ready to hear the testimony? Y'all ready to hear the testimony? Let me tell you how he do it. So I started ministry school. I'm not going to say the name, but I started ministry school, and you know how you get your FAFSA check. So I moved to North Carolina, but I still kept my apartment here. And God let the leasing office lady not put on a whole lot of rent fees. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to go there, come on favor, went there, worked really hard for like 3 months, got my check from FAFSA and was able to pay my rent to come back to Georgia. Been back in Georgia ever since. And I was able to tour Love Is All It Takes. We've been back out with Love Is All It Takes. We've been on tour with Love Is All It Takes. People have called us to come to their city. So delay is not denial. They that wait on the Lord shall be renewed. And yeah, that's how Love Is All It Takes basically started. Started with a vision. And it was for an appointed time, like you was talking about earlier. It's a timing thing. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was time when we did it, at the church, and was supposed to go and do it professionally, but no, it wasn't time. But we came back to Georgia, and man, God has been good. He's been good.
Love Is All It Takes. Love Is All It Takes. And then segue over to the next one, God's Plan.
Yes. Well, Love Is All It Takes too, really. Yeah.
So you got
two Love Is All It Takes, then God's Plan, and we got a Christmas movie too. Although I love my old cast, shout out to them. They held me down from Love Is All It Takes to God's Plan to everything that I did. I wanted fresh, you know what I'm saying? I wanted a fresh cast, a fresh band, just fresh everything. And so we've updated the script, added some songs in there, new people, new fresh faces, and it's going to be amazing. Yeah. It's going to be amazing, seriously. Now God's Plan. Yeah. So God's Plan came after Love Is All It Takes too. And it was based off of Jeremiah 29:11. I know the thoughts that I have towards you, said the Lord. Kind of rewind. I had two guys when I did Love Is All It Takes. You know how you just posting on social media. This before I even became a coach on social media. I just knew to post and put it out there. They hit me up in my inbox. Actually, it was in my spam inbox. And it was like, we're looking to bring a stage play. We Googled stage plays. Man, I'm a crybaby. So, just going back down memory lane, how good God is. When he's good to you, you cry because he's really good, for real. So he was like, we want to pay y'all to come to bring the show to Cartersville, Georgia. And this right here is in Cartersville too. So
this right here?
Yeah, this is in Cartersville. This is God's Plan. They called us. Y'all, we went for Love Is All It Takes to Cartersville. Then they called us back to come and do God's Plan. And so that's Leanne Foster, who is the mom right there. And that's Josh Mack. And I don't know if you know Josh Mack, but he is the child that won Rep Your Act, but Word on the Street. So you was the adult that won, but he was the child that won. So that's Josh Mack. And so he was actually went to church with me. And so I was able to kind of take him up under my wing and all that. And so,
Planting seeds, play.
yeah, yes. And he's in college now doing his thing. And man, this particular show, we had a snowstorm in Georgia. So I didn't know if we could do it, but man, when I tell you,
But at the same time, in Georgia, you can get some flurries.
yeah, but it was, but we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how bad it could be. You got jokes. Look. Right. But you're right. But we enjoy exactly. It was real, but people had bought tickets. It was 40 minutes. You know, I signed contracts, even though it was not my fault that we, if we couldn't do it, it was still like, oh my God, my name is on it. But guys showed up and showed out. We moved stuff in the U-Haul and went to Cartersville on a snowy day, and it was still a packed house of God's plan.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what we got right here? I see you doing an interview with somebody. Where's this taking place?
So this is on Atlanta Live, WAC-TV. It's actually the Christian network here in Atlanta. And I pretty much go there when I'm promoting something or have something going on. So this particular time, I went to promote my single God's Plan, which came from the show, the play God's Plan.
I gotta stop on this one.
Okay.
Man, I know we talking about plays, writing, singing, and the planting seeds and doing all these great things in the community.
Ooh, okay.
In the ministry, in the church, in the schools. But this image right here, you're getting down to dirty.
Lord have mercy.
You building a set right now?
Yeah, so we're putting the set together. So I'm gonna tell the truth. Now, I'm always down and dirty, but this was just a photo op. Okay, I do got people to put it together for me. So like I do help them move this, all the stuff from the storage, the couch, the prop. But that was a photo op. I say get this. You know what I'm saying? Look, that was just a photo op. But this time I am going to be, because my uncle, he don't come in until a little later, so I might be really having to put the walls and stuff together. I don't mind getting dirty and doing what I got to do, but yeah. Okay.
What is this from?
This looks like we were in Asheville, North Carolina doing Love Is All It Takes.
Love Is All It Takes. We back to Love Is All It Takes.
Yep.
So let's go for it.
Okay.
We here now.
We here.
God's Plan.
Mm-hmm.
Love Is All It Takes 1, 2, Christmas. Now we got Love Is All It Takes. When is it coming out? What is it about? Break it down to people.
Cool. So Love Is All It Takes is coming out again September 6th at the Art Place Theater in Marietta, Georgia. We have 2 shows. We have a 2 o'clock and a 6 o'clock. We have 2 types of tickets. We have our regular admission, then we have our VIP admission. And it's basically a play based on family and love. And so, of course, you got to start out with drama. Got a little bit of drama. I don't know if you know anybody that got drama, but
I ain't got none in my life. First.
Okay, well, look, this one is for those who got a little bit of drama. Okay, a little family drama, family issues, brothers and sisters, bickering back and forth. But at the end of the day, the pastor, who's the main character, wants to bring his family back together again. He don't want to just do ministry at church. He wants to do ministry, at home. And although it's not a play of my life, it's still a play of my life. You know what I'm saying? I never want to, be Mr. EagleVision to y'all, but my family don't like me. My family can't stand me. You know what I'm saying? So it's based on love. It's based on family, reconciliation. We have some funny moments in there. You're going to laugh. We got some moments in there you're going to cry. Some moments in there you're going to worship. And I just want it to be a big family reunion. I just want to be a big family reunion from the time you all come into the venue to the time you leave. I want y'all to feel the love that we've put into bringing this production to life again.
All right. Love is all it takes.
Yes.
So, nah, man, this is what it's all about. Like, again, I'm going to go back to always showing appreciation for what you do and for who you are, for your faithfulness, for not getting weary.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that you had a vision and you continue to push towards it. A lot of obstacles. I ain't know about the whole fast food and then the snowstorm, but then all these different things, and yet here we are, what, almost 10, 11 years started, and yet you still going.
Still going.
That's a real testament. That's a real story for anybody out there who has a passion, who has a goal, who has a dream. Don't let it go. Don't give up. What'd you say? Denial is what you say?
Delayed is not denial.
Delay is not denial. I mean, all things work together. Some of those mishaps, some of those trip-ups may have been slowing you down because it could have been something ahead that was blocking you from. But right now, It's all about timing, and the time is now for you to make it happen.
Yes, and let me say this, EagleVision, Mr. EagleVision. So I've been in this game for a long time, even before that. And so where my name comes from, Mr. EagleVision, is they that wait upon the Lord shall be renewed. They shall mount up on wings as eagles and soar. They shall run and not get weary. They shall walk and not faint. Y'all, I've been singing for a long time. I've been doing this since I've been a kid, okay? Not just singing. I've been singing in front of lots of people, been helping lots of people. This is who I've always been. And I just always wish, when is my time? When is somebody gonna help me? And so since I didn't get that help, not to say nobody haven't came in my life to do certain things, but it's God said it's going to be only him that's going to be able to get the glory. And so what I was never able to get from people, I wanted to give that. EagleVision.
That's exactly where I'm at right now.
Okay.
There's so much that I wanted to do, and I didn't have as much.
Man.
And so it's like, now that I can do, I'm giving back.
Right.
I'm opening up the door. I'm creating these platforms. Again, like this is how, all things work together.
Yes, it does.
This moment is for you to be the person who the first person sitting. This is the first person sitting on this couch right here.
Okay.
And this is the first person that had me on their couch in front of their in front of a group of people. And so again, this is what it's all about. Not giving up on your goals, not giving up on what God calls you to do, and following through with it, regardless of what it is. All things work together for your good. If you faint not,
if you faint not, come on.
Yeah, you gonna go through things. It'll take some time. You gonna have people that you wish help you.
Man, what?
You gonna have people who turn their back on you. Because on this journey, I have folks that was with me at the beginning.
Come on. What? Same here. Told you to do it. Do it. You better do it. I got you. We gonna do it.
And then when the moment happens,
nowhere to be found.
I mean,
what?
And it's sad, but it happens.
But it's good though, because I told you, God told me he's going to be the only one that can get the glory.
That's what it's all about.
Only one. I can't say, thank you, but I can't say KevJames brung me up. God, come on. Like, seriously. So,
and that's the same thing. So when it comes to, and this is a kind of a different type of topic, but when it comes to those moments where you do wish you had the help you wanted.
Okay.
You had the support. You're helping people now with social media. Social media is an animal. It's its own thing.
Right.
And sometimes all it takes is a share. It's a like.
Man, okay.
And people don't understand, but when you're not getting that from people close to you, what kind of advice do you give people in those moments where you're like, oh, my family, people ain't supporting me? What do you say to people who are on this journey and they're not getting the response from their closest knit family that they think they should? Because you said you've been through these.
Man, what? Yeah.
Talk to the people real fast.
Yes, and not only that, they're going to say, oh, you think you a celebrity now? Oh, I see you posted. Oh, your family is not your audience. Your family is not your customer. Okay, this is called the World Wide Web. Okay, that you might get one or two that's going to support you. If they don't, that's not who you're trying to reach anyway. I'm trying to reach someone who don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? So don't look for your family to make you rich. They ain't gonna make you rich, but somebody that is not your family will believe in you, will pour in you. Do you know how many people that send me money that's not a part of my family, who buy my products, who call me their coach, I've never even met before? So I can't, of course you want your family to support you, but if they don't, you got to keep pushing because you're bigger than that.
Like you said with the one play, like someone just happened to Google it.
Man, what?
But if you didn't follow through,
come on,
Google it,
and it wouldn't even came out. Right, exactly. Right. And now it's a lifelong relationship because they'll be at the play this time. They're always supporting, so it wasn't just that one time. They've called me back. You know what I'm saying? I'm a brother now. You know what I mean? So God knows what to do.
So let's give them again one more time. When is that play? When was that?
Bailu, September 6th, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the Art Place Theater in Marietta, Georgia.
And this is a different topic, but you mentioned it before. You say you've been doing praise and worship and all that. I could have swore I saw you like World Changers or something.
Man, yeah.
Did you praising over there?
Yep. So I'm a worship leader at World Changers. Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been in ministry in that aspect? As far as like that, just just lending your voice, singing, and how has that journey been?
Man, that's been that's what I've always done. So I've never just been a singer. I've always been, like they say, a singer. So I'm gonna say 5, since I can remember starting the youth choir, but I was not just a child singer. They knew it was something else. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I've always, I grew to be a praise and worship leader, and I think we got a clip of that. But I became a praise and worship leader probably when I was 15. And that's when praise and worship leading, kind of just started. And yeah, from that into where I'm at now is where I'm at World Changers. But
Final thing I'm going to say real quick. When it comes to ministry, when it comes to life, struggles, ups and downs, what is that 1 or 2, maybe scripture? Is there a sermon? Is there something that you turn to when, I know we're going to turn to God. I give God. But is there a specific scripture or quote, a song, a video, something that, like, when you're going through, like, this is that thing that just,
ooh, I don't have a particular other than the EagleVision scripture, that they that wait upon the Lord. That's one of my favorite. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings, because we're going to have to wait. Then we'll be renewed, and then we're going to mount up. You know what I'm saying? It's not, then don't get weary and well doing. All those scriptures. What's the one you got on your shirt? All things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. And then also just singing over myself. Like, it's not, I love, the gospel industry or whatever, or the songs that's out there, but it's nothing like just singing over yourself and encouraging yourself in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Seriously. Crying out. Man, what? God, help me, Jesus. I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had those moments, you know what I'm saying? And so just truly, and having good people that you can trust, okay, that you can talk to. Look, I ain't feeling this. I feel like quitting. I feel like giving up. Like, my close people know, you know what I'm saying? I might not show it, and I ain't never been like suicidal or nothing like that, but the devil don't play fair. The devil don't want me to be doing this. What? The devil don't want me to think that I'm good enough to do what I'm doing. But it's also not only having good people, but just tapping into God and just having him just to remind you, Lord, I know you said you'll never leave me. I know I'm called to this, renewing my mind, getting on YouTube, listening to different, Dr. Miles Monroe, just different people that's speaking life. You know what I'm saying? I can't get on, these secular radio stations. Ain't nothing to speak life into me, back that thing up. That's not speaking life. And where we're going, we need to be speaking life. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I don't live and have a good time, but for the most part, I need some life, inside of me. So just staying focused and trying to stay out the way.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. That's what this platform is. This is Let's Do Life. That's a let it flow experience. This is what I believe this is what God called me to do.
Right.
Is to help people let it flow.
Okay.
Whatever he put in them,
okay,
let it flow out. And not to be all emotional, but my brother-in-law just passed, like less than a week ago. Oh my God. And he was a pastor. He was in the community. He did a lot of things, and he had this one phrase that he used to say. And he started preaching right when I left church about 10 years ago. That's when he first started. Yeah, man. He had this one thing. It was like you think about a soda bottle.
Okay.
And so you get a soda bottle and you shake it up. And then when you take the top off, what happens?
It explode.
Everything inside of it comes out.
Okay.
And so that's how I look at it. I look at that's what I'm here for. That's what it seems like. That's what you're doing as well. Like this is what we're doing in this time. We're coming here to shake the body. Shake the body. We go shake them out.
Yeah.
You can look at it as if it's soda, if it's without, or it's a bottle of champagne. Regardless of what it is, we're going to shake them. This in this time right here.
Yes.
We're going to shake them up so that way people understand and look. There's something in you that's bubbling.
Man, what?
Something in you that's bubbling.
Yeah.
It's a different flavor than other people are not used to. Mm-hmm. It's fermented through a lot of trials and tribulations. And it's there, and we gonna shake you up.
Shake it up, yeah.
And it's up to you to really be brave enough.
Come on,
to pop that top. I'm gonna shake you up. I'm gonna make you understand that it's something as you can do. I'm gonna let you come in here and sit down on the couch.
Right.
There's a platform for it.
Right.
But it's up to you to take that cap off and live whatever God put in you, flow out of you.
Yes. And a lot of people, I'm broke, I don't got no money. It's because you ain't shook it up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you release what God has already put in your hands,
He will give you the power to start a government.
Come on.
He tries to tell them what you hear. And you're doing that with the little you have.
Come on, there won't be much. There won't be much. It can be. What?
Where we at right now? So you seen me when I was in the basement.
Yeah, I was with you too. Let's go. Let's talk.
But you're supposed to be faithful over a little.
Yep, a little, and he'll make you ruler over much. Yep. And don't despise small beginnings.
My scripture, forget.
Ain't that real though? That's real.
Never despise.
Never.
You never know. And the dope part is, your small beginning is huge to somebody.
Man, what?
Like, it's huge. We sitting right here doing this. If this is huge to me. To somebody bigger, it's nothing.
Come on.
To me, this is huge.
Come on.
But everybody else, this is monumental. Right. It's still in that basement.
Right.
So your stage play, you on 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody still sitting at home erasing that first line because they don't know what the hell this gonna sound like. Don't nobody want to hear this. Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Put it out there anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got the support since it costs this amount. Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
And let God show up.
Yes.
Love is all it takes.
September 6th. Love is all it takes. Marietta, Georgia.
Pull up, y'all.
Y'all got to pull up.
That's what it's all about. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me, brother. Always. Thank you so much.